Once upon a time Magadha Emperor Ajatashatru came to Lord Buddha and said, "Buddha, before meeting you, I was famous as a cruel and dreaded emperor. People used to tremble as soon as they heard my name. I don't think even for a moment before killing someone. And even for small mistakes he would give death sentence to the criminals. People considered me to be another form of death, and the neighboring kingdoms were always in fear that they would never know when I would attack and destroy them, as I had done to the Republic of Vaishali. No state could even think of conspiring against me or attacking Magadha, but ever since I came under your protection and have adopted your ideas of non-violence in life, since then my fear among people has completely disappeared. The number of criminals has increased in my state. New crimes are committed every day. My generals and ministers conspire against me and my family. Neighboring states try to capture the land bordering the Magadha Empire and create hindrances in the trade of Magadha merchants." Emperor Ajatashatru further said, "Wisdom, I understand your thoughts of non-violence. But I have a question in my mind." Buddha said, "Say it without any hesitation." Ajatashatru said, "It is the duty of a king to fight against injustice. Make the people strictly follow the rules of your state, but there will be non-violence in it, people will suffer, pain and blood will be shed, then is it unfair to punish a criminal? Are you wrong to wage war for the state, for your property, for the safety of your family?" Buddha said, "Ajatashatru, before answering this question, I would like to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there lived a very poisonous snake in a village. Who knows how many people he had cut to death till now. The tree in which he lived, people were afraid to even pass near that tree. The kids didn't even think of playing under it. Then one day a monk passed by the same path and sat under the same tree to rest. Seeing the monk sitting, the snake came down to bite him, but seeing the snake coming, the monk did not get scared at all. He sat with complete calmness. So I was very surprised to see this. He stuck out his tongue and said, 'I am a very poisonous snake, aren't you afraid of death?' The monk said, 'I have risen above life and death, now I am not afraid of anything.' Preached to the snake that what you are doing is violence. Your bite would cause great pain to people. And sometimes they even die." After listening to the words of the monk, disinterest awakened inside the snake. He decided that from today onwards, he would not harm anyone or bite anyone. The snake has become violent, has stopped biting its head. Slowly this news spread in the whole village. After this people stopped being afraid of snake. People tease him. Children would unnecessarily step on his tail and throw stones at him, but his head would not harm anyone. He also stopped eating insects. At night he eats some grass and face the onslaught of sleep. Snake had become completely weak from hunger and pain. His body was so injured that the villagers considered him nothing more than a rope. Then one day the same monk passed through the same path again. When he saw this misery of all, he felt very sad. While applying medicine to the snake he asked, "How did you get into this plight?" "Sir, after listening to your words, dispassion arose within me, and I stopped cutting." Hearing this, the monk laughed and said, "I had forbidden you from biting, but no matter how humble you were by nature at your level, why did I stop pleasing you?" Buddha further said, "Excess of anything, even non-violence, turns violent if observed carefully. Ajatashatru, criminals should have fear of you, and they should also be punished for their crimes. But keep in mind that the judge should not punish anyone because of his personal enmity, rather the criminal should be punished for his crime and misdeed. If anger, greed and jealousy come in between, then justice will not be done. Conquer evil with good. If evil starts dominating good, then humanity will be destroyed. If you have to fight a war to remove evil, then do that too, but never become the cause of that war. If it has to be done, then only for the right purpose. Ajatashatru folded his hands in front of this intellect and said, Buddha, these words of yours have calmed all the questions and turmoil within me. Blessed am I that you came into my life. After this he took permission from Buddha and goes back to the palace.